Welcome to Elle's Nails, where it doesn't take $1,000,000 for your nails to look like $1,000,000. Today we are doing another patriotic nail, and this is kind of a flag on your fingers. Its level of difficulty isn't that bad, but it is a bit time consuming. So let's get started. For this, you'll need a number of different things. The first one being striping tape. You don't necessarily have to have nail striping tape. You can make your own using masking tape and cutting it, but this is a little bit more uniform. And then to get the stars, I have a stamp template. And this one I picked up many years ago. It was a big bundle of different ones. But if you want specific templates, you'll probably need to look online for them. This isn't something that you can easily find in a store. You have a few options in the store, but if you want specific ones, you'll definitely have to look online for them. And then for the nail polish, my base is my Broadway Gel White. A nice sturdy base because I'm going to be working with my hands a lot this week. And then for the red and blue, I am using once again the Studio red and blue. And I also recommend, because we're going to do some stamping, that you have some acetone-free nail polish remover. You also could use a toothpick or two to fix anything with the stripes if needed. And of course, besides that stamp template, you need your stamper. I always recommend the clear one. It is easier for you to use. And a scraper. I am going to be using my MoU scraper that is plastic, not with a metal edge. All right, let's get started. First thing, we're going to do the stripes first. I have already cut a number of stripe pieces, and so we're just going to place them on our nail and just place them equal length apart on your nail. And when it comes to placement, you can place all your stripes, your stickers, your tape at the same time, but you do not want to paint all of your nails and then pull off the tape. You want to do each one individually. So I'm going to keep on going with this striping, and then I will be back when it's all done. Alright, once all of the tape is stuck down, you want to make sure that the sides are fastened pretty well. And then I'm going to take my Studio M red nail polish and paint that on. And when you do this, make sure that you cover your entire nail. It does tend to miss spots because it's all stripy. Yeah, I'm a messy painter. And I'm also going to cap the free edge. And before it dries, you want to pull them off. And this is the messy part. There we go. And they're stuck to my fingers. And you see there's a spot that got a little messed up. So I'm going to take a little nail polish and dot it on my handy dandy silicone mat. And then one of those toothpicks And I'm going to straighten it up a little bit. I did notice that with this particular nail or the tape that sometimes I'm getting a little bit of a dark mark on my nails. It might be because the print is bleeding. I have noticed that this particular tape is not color fast, so it tends to bleed out after a couple days. I'm now going to dab on a little white on my mat. So I'm going to fix that now because there's a little dark spot at the bottom with some white. When you get nail tape, you want to try to find something that's color fast. This just came with my dotting kit, so it's not a very good nail tape. It's fine for striping like we're doing now, but if you actually want to use it for decorative purposes to keep on your nails, then it's not very good. You want to make sure you get a color fast one. And my hand shook, so I messed up a little bit on the red. So let's fix that again. And it's just really just a quick touch up here and there until you get it the way you like it. And of course, with both of these looks, you want to have your base color completely dry. And a top coat on. That's also important because when we're doing the stamping portion, which we're doing next, if you don't have a top coat on, it will mess up the look underneath. Alright, so now we're going to move on to the stamping portion. Oh no, I got... the tape is sticky. Alright, so here is our stamp template. It's got these nice stars right here. And the first thing I'm going to do is I am going to get a cotton ball and some of my regular nail polish remover. And I am going to clean off all of my surface. It's very important that you do this when you start off, especially cleaning off the stamper itself. And my scraper. And for some reason today, these cotton balls are sticking to me. So I have cotton all over my hand now. Alright, so I am not using a special stamping polish today. I am using the Sinful Color Blue. When you do stamp, you want to make sure that it is a polish that works for stamping. Not all polishes do. And the primary thing you want to focus on is getting a stamping polish that is opaque. This blue seems to work really well. I have a Sinful Color Blue that works fairly well too, but not all nail polish is the same, and it's not by brand really. It really is just by the nail polish itself. But this one's going to work for what we're going to do today. So I am just going to paint a line down one side of this, and I am going to use my scraper with the side without a lip today because it's a big surface. I'm going to scrape to the side, and let's see if I can get this in one shot. I'm going to do a quick up and down motion, and that looks pretty good actually. Then I'm going to place that on my finger, and unfortunately my nails are a bit long now, and this is not going to fit my entire finger. So we will show you what to do with that here in a second. I'm going to press down pretty hard with this nail polish because it is having sticking problems, I noticed. And there's that. And as you can see, the top is not completely there. So what I'm going to do is I am going to take the stamper again and restamp. And this is something that is great about the clear stamper. You could not do this if you had a regular stamper, a non-clear one. But because this is a clear stamper, I can line this up and put a top on here, and you will hardly know that there's a difference. So I'm going to line this up so that, let's see, how am I going to do this? This way. So that the star matches. And press down and around. And that looks terrible. And if you still don't like that, you still have some stamp left, you can fix it. It's dried. And that is why I always recommend having some non-acetone nail polish remover. So if you don't like what happened, and this happened to my other finger too, you can take the non-acetone nail polish remover and wipe off the pattern without completely ruining your manicure. And you can fix what you did. So let's try that again, shall we? This time I'm not talking so that you can see what I'm doing and I can do it fast and not mess up. Too much nail polish. Stamping is pretty much a trial and error process. One more time. There we go. That's good enough. With this, you will need to clean up around the edges with a cleanup brush, but it's not too bad. And that is it for this time. We got our nice flag now. And we'll see you next time.